Hi guys, it's me, InDaynaMo. Welcome back to my tagless channel. Okay guys, I'm a bit rusty on this. It's been a while since I've had to do an unboxing video. But yes, how is everyone on either side of the universe? So today we're going to unbox the HP Inkjet Wireless 415. InDaynaMo's parents didn't have the printer here in the Philippines, and because we're doing a lot of traveling and stuff, we really need to be able to photocopy and print from the computer and print out itineraries and photos and all the rest. So I bought this from, it was a Lenovo store in SM, and the reason I went with the HP over Canon and some of the other models is this one has got the, I think it's got it on here, it's got the ink tanks rather than having cartridges, because the cartridges seem to run out quickly and also they're quite expensive here to replace. So at least with the ink itself, you can buy third-party ink off Lazada or Shopee and you can essentially refill it for a lot cheaper.
How much you bought it, Jax?
Good question. I think it's at 9,000 peso.
Okay, guys.
So if it was cheaper, there was two models under this one, but the reason I went for this one is because it actually was wireless. A lot of other ones weren't actually wireless. I was about to buy a Canon one, but when I was going through the box and was about to buy it, we found out that actually you had to actually plug it in via USB. You couldn't actually connect it to a network. So this one, the reason why I got it, it's got obviously the multi-function, so it's got the photocopier and scanner on top. It's got the ink tanks over here, and also wireless as well. So you connect it to your home network, and you can essentially put it in any room, and any computer or mobile phone that's connected to the same network should be able to print through it quite easily. So I think there's 4 ink tanks. So you've got your yellow, magenta, and cyan, and your black tank. So we'll see what's inside. I'm assuming it's probably going to be very similar to what there normally is, but they may put smaller tanks than normal, because usually when you buy a printer they don't give you kind of like a full-size ink. So I've got my sharp knife here. So yes, it is in fact sealed. It's the first time I've actually opened the box. I've been on the internet all day booking stuff, so I need to be able to print stuff out and do holiday planning.
It's a Thai language too, guys. I think this is made from Thailand, Jax.
It could be, but then it says the ink says made in Malaysia. So yeah, I mean you can see here it's all Thai, and it also says Bahasa Indonesia on it as well. So parts could be made in different areas. Because I just remember the printer we bought in Australia, I think that was made in the Philippines by memory, the Epson one.
Yeah, if you haven't checked our Epson, guys, I think it's a good unboxing too.
Yes.
If you haven't watched it, guys, I'll put in the description box down below.
So yes, we've got like a owner's manual. It looks like it's got both Thai, I'm going to guess that's just Mandarin. Yeah, whatever one is in Taiwan. I think it's Mandarin, not Cantonese. And you've got your Bahasa Malaysia, so Mulai Dari Sini, and start here for English. So there will just help us set it up, which I might be able to do today rather than actually doing all the installation of stuff. I can probably show how to put the ink in the printer, except I'm not going to do it on the bed because I may spill. Okay, so we've got this, like an owner's manual there.
Yeah, we have the manual here, guys.
Okay, so this one here, I think this is actually just like a warning about all the inks. So that's just pretty much like a warning booklet about the ink itself. This one here looks... This one just looks like another sort of owner's manual, a quick start guide. It's pretty much got all the definitions of what each of the buttons do. So I don't quite know yet where we're going to put this in the house. Maybe in the bar area, just because it's central.
I think that one there because the internet is there on the side.
Yeah. Oh, it's wireless anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Otherwise, I think I can probably plug it into a network.
Is this wireless, Jax?
Yeah, it should be wireless.
Oh yeah, guys, it's HP Ink.
So I can put it anywhere in the house, or I can probably plug it in via Ethernet if I have to the router, which probably won't make any difference. I think this is just another like warranty sort of guide or another information booklet. Nothing I would probably need to study. There's actually a lot of paper here. Yeah, it's a good question. It says for shipping printer after setup. So I think this is if you need to either send it back to them or if you need to seal it up. I don't quite know what the bag's for. It just has repacking instructions for shipping printer after setup. So I'm not sure where you're meant to be shipping the printer to, but I'm guessing that might just be a warranty thing. So I got more paper. Looks like. So first one here, it just says tank system printhead. So I don't know if that's actually really the ink yet.
Ah, maybe Malaysia, guys.
Yeah, this part here is anyway. For a printer, maybe Thailand. So this one says black on it, and this we'll find out what it is.
There.
Oh, tricolor. Okay, so it might have the like smaller tanks. So again, usually when you buy a printer, they don't give you the full size ink. They give you like small ones, so you end up having to go buy printer ink. Yeah, pretty quickly. Okay, so I'll take the
Sorry
printer
guys,
itself.
there's a background in the background.
Yeah, si mama sigaw.
Yes, my mom is always sigaw.
Okay, there goes more of the thing there.
Okay, so this is the printer, guys.
So this
it's
is the
shiny
printer.
black.
I won't open it on the bed here, I'll go through the box here, so it's all sort of shrink wrapped. So at least here you can see now, you've got your buttons over here. So I'm guessing you've got your scanning, I'm not sure if that's a paper feeder. But yeah, you have your wireless buttons, you have your, so you're copying there, so you can color photocopy, and also, and I'm guessing here will probably tell you how many copies, like if you want to do multiple copies or something, it'll probably count down for you, and it'll probably also give you like status lights and stuff. So I think the ink goes over here. So again, I'll go through at least the setup there. I mean, there's nothing sexy about setting up a printer on the network, so at least I'll show you how to, I'll probably like plug it in at least to show that it works, and also, yeah, just how to put the print inside. So I was actually incorrect. So the ink's actually in here. You can see it through the little holes here.
Oh yeah.
So I'll find out what they are. I mean, one says, yeah, tank system printheads. This actually may go inside the printer, and this is may be where the ink gets squirted out from, but usually they're already in the printer. So I'll go through a manual when I'm setting it up, and I think that's what you put inside the printer, like the part that moves, and then obviously this here is going to be the ink that you put into the tanks. Okay, so inside the box we have a USB cable. So yeah, we have a USB-A connection there, and that's kind of, I'm not quite sure what that's actually called, but usually that's what's on the end of a printer cable anyway. It's a square one. I'm not sure what type of USB actually, or the technical name for it. We have just a normal cable, so that's the USA plug connector. So again, we're in the Philippines, so you do get the USA connector, but I'm guessing wherever you're located, you'll get the local version of that. So it comes with 70 mils of ink, so they look pretty full size.
Yeah, then the one in the one
because when you get the ink cartridges,
like,
usually they give you like the demo size, which is usually about half of what you normally buy. So usually after, I don't know, a few weeks of use.
So this is the, what color is this? Yellow?
That'd be yellow, yeah. Does it say up there? Yeah, yellow ink bottle there. So it's GT52's the part number or the code. So again,
this is GT52.
Yeah.
So this color is magenta, the color of the year 2023.
Yeah, so magenta, and then you got cyan, which is really just blue.
Yeah, cyan.
So all of them are 70 mils, and the black is 135. So it's pretty much nearly double the size. So we'll see how we go. I'm not quite sure. It looks like you flip the lid on these. So again, I'm not sure if these things over here. Yeah, I'm not sure if these go, like you spray this directly into the ink tank, or this is used somehow to get the ink in there. But I'll take a look at the instructions, and I'll see how to go. So I'm going to move on to the floor now, so at least I can start sort of setting it up, or at least putting the ink inside the tanks. And I'll also read the manual, and then who knows, I might be able to set it up here remotely. But I need power anyway. It could go there, but I'm not sure how deep it is.
Okay.
And also how far like the paper at the back is. So by the looks of things, it looks like you may put the paper in the front here. I don't think that, I don't know, it's hard to tell whether it's wrapped in plastic, because some printers you put the paper in vertically at the back here, sometimes you feed it in the front. But,
I think like smooth, mama.
Okay, let me at
You
least
can open the plastic.
Yeah, I can open the plastic here. I just want to do the full sort of setup. So again, this knife's really sharp. So this is my Leatherman tool that I got in Australia. So it's pretty much like multi-function with knife, pliers, screwdriver. So it's like a Swiss Army knife, but in like a pliers format. So it's very good for Lazada deliveries. Okay, so looks very nice and shiny. Okay, so that might. But that just may be a feeder, like if you wanted to put in special pieces of paper, but like aren't your normal size. So the power's at the back here as well, so I can just flip this around. So we have the powers there, you got USB cable here. So there's no Ethernet port on the back, so it looks like wireless is kind of like, if you are going to use a wireless connection, the wireless is kind of like your only network connection you have available. Okay, yeah, so it does obviously say to fill up the printer ink. So this is bound to just be the scanner or like the photocopying tray. So yeah.
Scanner and the photocopy of the passport.
So in terms of size, it does do letter format and also A4 as well. So I think this is more sort of like an A4 printer because I did buy A4 paper for it. Which I'm not sure about the intricacies of like, was it letter versus A4? I'm not sure if letter is longer than what A4 is, because then there's also legal as well, and that's all different. Okay, so it looks like I just have to remove all this blue sticky tape stuff. It's very common, so we got just paper everywhere.
For safety.
Yeah, here, and we've also got I'm not sure if I have to take that orange thing off there yet as well, but that's the insides of the printer. Oh, it's actually like spring loaded. So I reckon I have to put the paper in the top here. I'm not too sure about the capacity. It could be, I don't know, 50 sheets or so. But you can put in the top here. All the printing happens behind this door here. So again, it's spring loaded, so all the magic happens behind there. And then it looks like the print, cover it up. And, well, there you go. So it actually spins around and that's where it will catch the pages. So yeah, paper goes in the top here, comes out the front. And it looks like when you're not using it, you can just turn that around. What else is there? There's a... No, that's just a QR code. Yeah, it's probably just links to our website. Extended warranty. So again, I'll figure this out, I'll read that here. But it looks like you probably just twist. Actually, I'll read that there. It looks like there's also little pop caps there, so you may need to get something in there and pop them up to access them all. So yeah, I'll read the instruction booklets for this, and then I'll come back to you once I have an idea of how to actually work this thing. Okay guys, so I've actually read the instruction manual, and now all I'm going to do now is just fill up the ink cartridges. So it looks like, I thought you had to like twist this or pop the top there, but there's really nothing sort of that hard about it. So apparently you just take these little lids off and then this goes upside down. Okay guys, I discovered a very magical way. Apparently they got safety seals on underneath. So in theory you should just have to turn it upside down, so I'm not that stupid. I just didn't realise you had to actually prep or remove these things first. Like I thought it was just like a one-way valve, but I guess it makes sense, but yeah, so they don't drip everywhere. Okay, so now let's try round 2.
I think this one is not yet open.
Okay, round 2. So again, we go upside down here. Yeah, we got bubbles. So on the side here, you can see there's actually 2 lots of lines. There's like a minimum line at the bottom, and then it actually has like an upper line there as well, which tells you how far to fill it to. I'm not sure if, like from empty to the very top, if that's pretty much like one whole container, but it looks like we're nearly there. So I reckon 70 mils.
Fit in one.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if this is the size of actual refill, but when it looks like it's bone dry, each cartridge is enough to fill it all the way to the top. Okay, so and then after this, there's no secret, you don't have to twist it or anything. You just push it down and make sure it's all the way down. So next we have magenta. So it looks like, yeah, it won't leak until you actually put the thing upside down. I don't know if I can multitask and put multiple up there at once, but we'll see how it goes. But at least I can prep the next one. Yeah, so it's slightly different because I think with Epson you have to actually like squeeze the containers to sort of get a lot of ink out.
This one have a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, there's a lot of bubbles inside the container, but you don't have to actually press it once it's upside down. Oh, did you do this one or did I?
I think
Oh, I thought you did it.
I said to you earlier.
Okay. There you go, it's making noise. There goes the last part of it. And the black one is the largest one, so again that was, so each of these is 70 milliliters. And now this big one here is 135. So I'm just glad they don't leak while you got it putting them on.
If it's leak, it will stain the mama's floor.
So it's dripping in. This one's not as, it is filling. It's just not as loud as what the first couple were. That's alright, it's going in there. This one you can actually squeeze though to get the ink out.
Oh yeah, that one there is going up, guys. You see the line, guys?
Yeah, it's just not as bubbly as the first couple.
Yeah, because I don't know bubbles on this. You cannot see. Look at that one. It's so dark, not like the other one.
Yeah, I think the bubbles is really just oxygen going up.
My mama again, guys, don't mind my mama. My mama always loves shouting. Filipino mom always love to shout.
Okay, so we've got a bit more in here, so...
Yeah, just make, I know.
Okay, I think we do have some leftover black. Don't want to go any higher than what the line is up there. So I think there's enough for now. We can use the remainder. So these ones are completely empty. But black still has, I don't know, 10-15 mils in it. So the next step according to this, so we've done the filling of the tanks. The next is we need to just power it on, and we have to put these ink heads in. So we're not doing any network setup yet. All we're doing is just turning it on, and I think it will kind of go into its setup phase. Okay, so I can put that there down. Power should be on. Okay, so you can see the buttons up there now. It's flashing there. Okay, now it's ready for me inside, so what we need to do now is install the print heads. So apparently it's already in the center, but now we need to remove this orange thing inside.
Oh, we need to remove the orange, guys.
So apparently I just need to twist it up there, wait for it to turn orange handle. Oh, there we go. Turn orange handle, press down blue latch to open. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can't really fully see. Okay, blue open, discard orange plastic piece. Oh, there we go. So this piece here is actually just for transportation, I think, to keep it in place, because it locks into the blue. So this here can go in the basura. And next, I need to figure out how to do this. So I remove the top from the print head, so the black one is the first. And then remove it, so remove the top here, so remove the plugs from the top, and then remove the tape from the contacts. So it's off there and there. And sliding print heads into a snap. So they should, the black one, looks like the thing there goes at the back. Oh, there you can see the purple and black there. So in theory it should go backwards.
I might have to right here.
Oh, there you go, that sounded promising. I made a click noise anyway.
I think it's intact.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a little pokey down thing from the top there. Didn't hear a snap noise though, but that sounds a bit better, that one there. Okay, so now it's colour time. Okay, so that there needs to line up, and that one should be now much easier. And now push, click. Okay, see, now you can see it's all in there. So now it should be a matter of pressing down, and I think that's in place. Yeah, because that's open, but it's closed. Okay, so close that up, all up here. Okay, so that should be all fine there now. So close the print heads, close the door. Paper. Now we have to go find a paper. Okay guys, so now that we've got all the ink installed here, the printer heads are installed there, the next thing it says to do is we need to do feed some paper in the back. So there's actually like a little blue slider here, so once you put your paper in, you can push that across and it'll sort of like lock the paper in place. So done that, says to pull out the tray here as well, because we're going to be printing a piece of paper shortly. So I'm going to press the resume button for 3 seconds. And that should do some stuff, I think. Yeah, it's blinking a P, which is apparently what it's meant to do. And reading ahead, it looks like it's going to print out something, and then we're going to then put that under the scanner, and the printer's going to learn sort of, yeah, different, well, I guess the calibration of the print head. So yes, the P is going off. Wait for a long page to print, then P becomes an A. So it probably has to pump all ink first through the tubes to get to the printer head first. Yeah, I guess it's the first time it's being turned on and used, so I think it does have to sort of go through its setup stage and also, yeah, get all the ink from the things over here over to where it's needed. So apparently that P there needs to become an A, and that's probably when it's going to be printing out a sheet of paper. Let's go back and see if I can turn that to an A. 1, 2. There we go. So I think this is just going to print out a whole bunch of lines and stuff, and then I'll put it back into the top to scan it, and then I think it will learn after that. And then once I set up the printer driver and connect it to my network, it's probably going to be ready to go.
Chinese.
Well, at least it prints out the instructions in different languages as well, so you don't necessarily have to kind of read the booklet. It's going to tell me how to do it here. There you go. So it's just a whole bunch of test patterns and stuff. Here. So weird. So we get this here. It's a bit weird because the picture they give us there doesn't really look like. Yeah,
Go like first, the other one, then the other one.
Let me just check here, because the printout it gives you, I'm assuming that piece of paper there is meant to look like this here, but it doesn't quite. Place alignment page on the scanner glass.
Yeah, maybe after this here now.
It's a matter of which way is it. I reckon it goes there, because I think that's usually going to be the top of the thing. I think when you're scanning, this is like the top right corner. So we'll try this again, and then we color copy.
You need to press.
Oh no, it's okay, it's doing it. I can feel it underneath. It is actually scanning it. So yeah, if we do that, that will complete a print head alignment, and then it says to continue setup when A becomes an O. So it's still, there you go, I think it's finished scanning now. And now I think that. Oh, so that's okay. Now it's going to, I think, tell us that it's fine. I'm hoping. Just as an ink fill reminder, make sure you fill the tanks during the print setup. Also, be sure to fill your tanks with a low on ink. I think we're pretty good now anyway. I could probably try squeeze the remainder of the blue in, but because the tanks are full anyway, I don't think it really matters. Actually, it looks, yeah, like better, decent quality anyway. So let's see if I can get any more into this. Still some dribbles in there. I'll just keep this up a printer. So now it's the unsexy part. So I think I have to now load up, go to the other instruction manual and then try to figure out how to set, like connect it to the network, which I don't think is very sexy to watch. I think I have to go to this website here. It says continue setup, and then I have to actually install some software, which I'm probably going to have to do on my computer, not on my mobile phone. So yeah, right now it's not actually connected to any network. So yeah, I'll have to probably go get my laptop and then yeah, find out how to connect it to the network. So guys, we'll catch you later. Okay guys, so now I've actually installed the app on my phone here. So it's this HP Smart app. All I did was scan the QR code on the booklet there. So in theory, I should now just have to open this app. So again, it's the first time I actually open this. So all I want to do now is just connect the printer to the home network here. So again, we'll do this over Wi-Fi because I don't think this printer actually has an Ethernet cable. It's pretty much either Wi-Fi or USB. So yeah, printer's right beside me. This mobile's connected to the network already, and I'll just need to allow it to use permissions, Bluetooth as well. Okay, for now we're looking for printers. So setup mode might be too hard. I mean, I'll have to install the software on the computer later on, which will probably give me more options. So I'm not sure if I have to actually go into the printer as well and get it to go into pairing mode or something. Okay guys, so by holding the information button on top of a printer, it actually gives you instructions on how to actually put the printer into pairing mode. So apparently you have to hold the wireless button and hold the cancel for 3 seconds. So you can't see that because I haven't got a recording person beside me, but the cancel button is at the top there. Okay, so when you first put the printer on, it looks like it's trying to connect, but according to the quick start guide, which I actually printed from here, you actually just hold the I button for 3 seconds and it tells you how to connect to the printer. Apparently I just hold the wireless button and the cancel button for 3 seconds. So cancel, I'm guessing, is the top one there, top left, and then the wireless one's just below it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. So I think that's 3 seconds. And now according to here, the power light will blink for a few seconds and then the printer will be in setup mode. And then it says the wireless light will continue to blink until the printer is connected. Okay, so now I'm going to press continue on the phone here, and hopefully we'll get a better result than the first time.
Still reading there.
Still waiting. But wireless ones are always fun. Okay, I'll come back to you when the printer wants to connect. Okay, so now that I went through the settings again, I just kept going, and then I think the trick was I had to actually connect the phone to the Wi-Fi network that the printer creates. So I end up getting to this screen. So the printer and mobile device need to be set up on the same network to complete action. So we want to go to Monty Wi-Fi. Okay. So hopefully InDaynaMo will edit out my password I just created then. There we go, so that was actually a bit easier once we went to Venver. I'm sure it wasn't meant to be that hard. So I ended up having to just click find printer, and then I think because I was already set up for print, like I connected the phone to the network directly, that seemed to have done it. Yeah, I don't think I really want to print from the internet. So I'd rather printer be able to just at least do its own firmware. So I've got no documents to print, so you don't need to do anything there. That's right for there. We'll just get things set up. So there we go. There's the new printer that we set up. So there's other shortcuts there, so you can scan essentially from your mobile phone and print from your mobile. So I don't really need any of the cloud stuff. So the tank ink cartridges are in fact full. So hopefully it'll show the correct print level. Yeah, so the print heads themselves do look like they need to be genuine, but in terms of the ink itself, I think you can use a third party for that. So there's various settings here. So train paper. So I'm only connected to a printer here, so I don't really need to worry about the security. So yeah, so I'm using A4 for a large one, so it's plain paper, and there's other photo formats there. Here again, so there's obviously different modes. Okay, so it looks like most of the setup's actually being done on the browser itself, not actually in the app. Okay, I don't think I'll have to worry about it being quieter. There's quality tools as well as reports, information, advanced settings and whatnot. So I think that's pretty much, yeah, all I need to really worry about now. Haven't got any documents to print, but I can trial that later on. Okay, so I think we're all good. The only thing now is I have to go install it on all the on everyone's laptops, and at least just make sure it's added onto everyone's phones. Okay, bye guys. So that's it guys for today's unboxing video of a HP Inktank Wireless 415. Yes, that it is. So yes, I hope you've learned something and all the rest, but we got it successfully working. I printed off a bunch of paper as part of the setup just to prove it worked. I didn't actually have to install anything on the phone to get it to work. I just went to print and it already detected there was a printer on the network. My computer was on Windows 11. All I did was go to add printer and it found it. I didn't have to install any extra software. It pretty much found it straight away, so I was able to print. If you want to be able to scan, you do have to download, I think it's the HP Smart app, either on your phone or the computer. But if you're just going to be using it mostly for printing, yeah, you can use the default settings out of Windows, and you can still photocopy. The only thing you can't do without the software is probably, yes, fine tune the settings and be able to, I guess, scan to a PDF file and whatnot. So I hope you learned something, and yes! Oh, I'm totally rusty on this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you learned something. I totally forget. Oh yes, the user engagement signals. So if you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, enter them down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more of these unboxing videos. More great videos of Philippines, our old adventures of Australia. upcoming adventures, and don't forget to hit the bell button as well, because yeah, you don't want to miss out on all that great content. So yes, thank you. I forget about the Poe one, but yes, I'll see you when I see you on my next one. She makes me do this, guys. So bye bye, take care, be safe, Chala.